Hey everyone, welcome back to the DC gang. As you can see, I'm in the but things are popping up. You can see them in the background. Anyway, I am in the Lego Batcave. I'm currently not with the others at this point in time because I work in a bit. So how we're gonna do this is we're gonna get through the topics that I know and I can currently talk about. And the ones I can't talk about, once we get to that, I'm just gonna dip out halfway through and then let these three continue talking. Of course, I'm Lorenzo.
I'm Kyle.
I thought you were Alana. Wait.
No, I'm the reverse version of Alana. Just more green.
Just to let everyone know, I'm going to edit when I do the logo or the thumbnail, it's going to be the DC guys.
Back to the DC guy, yeah.
Hi there, kidna.
Oh, and the dog is back.
Yeah,
The dog.
you can barely see her.
And you guys know Adam. He's currently taking the absolute Batman back shot at the moment.
I'm also reading Absolute Green Arrow. That's
Oh, yeah,
right, baby. It's
you
absolute.
guys are going to talk about that later because I haven't read it. I haven't gone to the comic shop today yet.
I'm in the Absolute universe while you're in a Lego cave.
Hey, because I've been playing Peak at the moment.
Hey, this is Pete, buddy.
Actually, buddy, that suits in this game. Remember that.
But the reason why we have Kyle today is because he's a huge Green Lantern. Wow, Green Arrow fan.
Green Lantern.
Just
Bro.
man.
Just
Oh,
kidding.
I think I'll
bro.
get out of here. You know.
Oh,
He's a
brother.
Green Arrow fan. We really wanted his opinion on.
Oh,
Yeah,
brother. This
Green
guy
Arrow.
stings.
But talking about Green Lantern,
Oh, yeah. Do we want to start with that first?
yeah, let's start with that.
All right. So the other day, well, I should say every other day of the week, when is the internet not in a shitstorm? Especially Twitter, X, however you want to call it. A bunch of babies got on the thing and said there wasn't enough green in the trailer. Well, okay, it's this teaser, that first teaser. So then come last week, this Monday, we got the official, what I'm calling the official Lanterns trailer. And by God, this series looks fucking incredible. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. This is something HBO has never done before, and it shows because of how the scale of how the series looks in scope and everything.
I'm excited. There's now green.
It's how, like, the one
I've
going,
seen
there's no
over
green.
here, like,
Yeah.
But the only thing that really kind of like upsets me a little bit is when Hal Jordan flies, and you don't see a green outline.
Yeah, but
it
here's
just,
the.
it
But
gives,
Guy
like-
Gardner didn't have the green outline when he was flying.
What was that one more time?
I said Guy Gardner didn't have the green outline when he was flying.
He kind of did.
I'm pretty sure he did.
No,
Pretty sure he did.
rewatch the movie. He didn't have it.
Kind of. See, look at how excited Adam is
Wow. Kisses is
for
always
seeing. I'm pretty sure Guy Gardner did.
hot.
Yeah,
No,
Guy
I'll pull it up
Gardner.
right now. Hold on.
We're now looking this up because we're not sure. Adam's seen the movie 100 times. Was there a green outline?
There's a little bit of green outline. It's in the It's when he's flying. You
Yeah,
don't
right
s-
here.
Yeah,
I got it. Hold on. Give me a sec.
but it ain't
Okay.
much. But you see the green in the dark when they're fighting the alien species.
What was it, like a fifth dimensional?
Yeah,
the
fifth dimensional. That's where you see the green. The green is probably shown more at night than it is in light.
It's definitely more vibrant. Would be more vibrant at night.
Right here. Oh, is it showing? Yeah. No, it's not.
Let's see.
Hold on.
I'm gonna lose this.
Yeah, you don't have it.
So, but then if you look at the night one, there is green. So maybe the green is only shown.
What night?
At
one? They only
night,
fought during the
which-
day. We didn't see green
Yeah.
Guy Gardner during the night.
So,
I mean, again, it doesn't. It's not
Yeah,
a deal breaker.
It doesn't matter. That's like a random nitpick. I know
it's not
people
a
are bitching
deal
about.
breaker, but it's kind of the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like, hey, the ring makes you able to fly. Yes, but it's supposed to be like from square one, from the first appearance. It's been, hey, here's this green outline that comes around you. That's how you can fly. That's been because the whole purpose is interspace travel.
But also too the trailer. I mean,
Yeah.
the trailer. It's a trailer. I mean, they could be still working on some editing. So I mean, that stuff could be shown in the show. In the show when it comes out on when it actually comes on HBO Max. I want my 8-hour movie. I don't need a show. I need an 8-hour movie.
Yeah, I mean,
We had that. It was called the Snyder Cut.
Me and Lorenzo talked about it. I said I'd sit down for an 8-hour. And Lorenzo, it's intermission. That's what I.
Oh, you were talking about it having an intermission.
When we were talking about it in the car. Yeah, intermission. I don't mind watching 2 4-hour movies. I want my 8-hour movie.
I don't either, but like I said, if there's more of a story you want to tell, I always say this, and this is what he's kind of always been talking about. If the story's big enough that you don't want to do in a 2-hour movie, a series is the best way to do it. Because when you get more time, you get to kind of flesh out more details and stuff. Remember, because a lot of the times when you see a 2-hour movie, it's how much stuff do they cut out when they're in the editing room?
They usually cut
it's usually
two extra hours.
Yeah.
So technically, a lot of movies, if they got like a cut, it's usually about 3 to 4 hours.
So think about it this way. I want all you guys to think about it. Would you rather take a 2-hour movie that's only condensed to 2 hours and 5 minutes, or an 8-hour event multi-season show on HBO with the quality of HBO? What would you rather have?
it all depends on the story.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's going to be something that like is drawn out over a long while, then I'm going to say I'd rather take the 2-hour movie
We don't know.
if it draws it out for 2 seasons, then you're going to have people saying, "Oh, well, the show is too slow. It's a slow burn. Oh, boo hoo, boo."
Okay, it's like how I've been saying with Daredevil. It's the same. If you think about it, it's the same.
Why I said that.
It's the same plot every season. But here's the thing: how I'm going to pitch Lanterns a little bit. What if it's a different duo of Lanterns each season?
It'd be cool that we get because I would love to see Kyle Rayner.
That would be nice. That would be
Kyle
really
Rayner, Kilowog, Chip even more.
I still think we're going to see Kilowog.
Oh yeah, I think we're going to see Kilowog. I do think we are going to see these aliens in this.
Oh yeah.
I think this is going to be one of the most like mind blowing probably HBO series. I'm gonna be honest on that one because I think all the space is going to be like, okay. Kind of wish this was a theaters. I'm hoping like the last episode. Let's say the show's a huge hit, like how they done with The Boys, they've done with Stranger Things, how they done with The Pit. They put them in theaters. That'd be cool for like the season finale of Lanterns is in theaters for the day before it comes out, or you get it 2 days before it comes out. That'd be awesome.
That would be pretty
Because
cool.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Because Twitter blew up. Yes, Twitter blew up today, and it was The Boys, and it was all screenshots from recordings at the theaters. So,
kind of on that note of The Boys, real quick. I know Adam, you haven't watched it yet. Were you two watching The Boys too, or no?
No.
Oh, so all right. I was gonna say the finale. I love the finale. I thought it was great. I thought it was excellent. I know a lot of people are bitching, saying it's on level with Game of Thrones and Stranger Things is the worst finale, and I said no. We knew where it was headed. If you thought it was gonna get drawn out even longer, you're an idiot. I mean, I guess I can kind of do spoilers of it. Just Homelander and Butcher meet their end.
Yeah.
Butcher takes him out. He puts a crowbar right through his head and pops him open like a Diet Pepper can. Just like the comic, he does it. And then Huey ends up killing Butcher. And later on. Because Butcher's dog dies and he has no one. And it's a big... There's a more emotional moment. I almost got teary-eyed during that whole thing. And I think now people are starting to say James Gunn call Anthony Starr for Reverse Flash. Because I will say this. I think Homelander is now in talks officially. Maybe top 5 villains of all time. Anthony Starr's portrayal of Homelander. I think it is that good.
Okay.
I'd even say this, controversial. I think he's better than how most people say Heath Ledger's Joker.
Well, you just hate Heath Ledger's Joker to begin.
I don't hate Heath Ledger's Joker, but Homelander is a comic character people knew but didn't know. Joker, everyone knows Joker. If you can get people to go, this guy's an asshole, fuck this guy, I want to see this guy die, And then when you're seeing him about that, you're like, oh shit, okay, I kind of feel for this guy. But now he was an asshole. Fucking kill him. That's what Homelander does.
Mhm.
But getting back to the trailer, what do you think of the suit? What do you think of Hal Jordan? What do you guys think of Hal Jordan?
Yeah.
We feeling it Hal Jordan, or do we feel a little bit of there's something else in him?
There's something else.
There's
There's
100%,
something else in him, definitely.
I mean, there's 100% they're going to do something like Parallax
Yeah.
or something. I'm glad you brought up this suit.
It's Earth One.
Yeah,
It's
Earth One.
Oi, Lorenzo.
Yeah, oi.
By the way, I found Earth One.
I have.
It's Big Ben over at Big Ben's Oasis 2.
I thought I heard it. Oh, maybe I did. All right.
No.
So
Go ahead.
what I mean by it's Earth One. That's great. I kind of in my mind envision like when a character is named Green Lantern, I want to see like green, not like olive. I don't want to see like this.
I think we're
wanna
gonna
see,
get.
like,
I think we're gonna get an update. soon.
Green. I saw the suit and I'm like, that's great. It's a suit, an actual suit, which is an interesting take, but okay.
All right, hold on. I gotta say something. If you're gonna bitch about a practical suit, remember we got a shitty CGI one with Ryan fucking Reynolds. I don't want to hear it out of anyone.
Okay, so first, I'm going to flat say this. Unpopular opinion, I did not mind the Green Lantern suit in the Green Lantern movie.
I didn't mind either.
It was okay.
I love the suit. It
was okay. It was what it needed to be.
I like this new suit. I just think what's gonna happen is that when he flies, the suit will light up. It will look like the Green Lantern suit.
I think I think they are hiding stuff.
They are hiding a lot.
Yeah,
They hid Sinestro.
I mean, they're hiding anything alien related.
This is definitely going to be. It's a little bit of Earth One, but it's also a bit of the 1991 run of Emerald Dawn.
Mhm.
Yep.
That's what it is, because we can lead into it, because it may have John Stewart as Green Lantern and Guy Gardner and Hal Jordan, and they are in this farmland. But the funny thing is this Emerald Dawn series in the 90s, it leads to I can see season 2. It leads to a certain other Green Lantern,
Right.
another Earthbound, which Kyle Rayner comes from. And then, as you know, when Lorenzo showed me the DC logo, the original DC logo, the blue one, I go, well, they'll do it based off of those high big runs. And the JLA ones, Kyle Rayner was the Green Lantern, and Hal Jordan was Parallax. So, I mean, we could be going with a bit of like each Green Lantern, which I really am starting to agree. Yes, there will be a fucking squirrel.
I'm okay with that.
I'm
What about
fine.
dog?
Oh, it'll be dog too. But I do think we're gonna see all the lanterns. They're gonna take bases off of Earth One, but they're taking really a lot of 90s Green Lantern run, and of course the 70s Green Lantern run as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I'm down for it. I definitely think that the trailer is intentionally not showing all the good bits. They're just showing just enough. But what they're choosing is they're kind of like, don't worry, guys. We hear what you're saying, but oh, but don't worry, we'll be fine. It'll be fine. I have high hopes for this.
This is my thing with this trailer. I feel like this trailer came out because where's the green from the teaser?
I'm going to be real. I kind of agree with where's the green because I mean,
but special effects probably weren't ready.
Showed us a little bit. They didn't even show anything.
Yeah, but effects probably weren't ready yet.
It's still called the
trailer.
Green Lantern. It's called Lanterns, based off of a comic book called The Green Lanterns, where their power is to use green.
And now look, when in this trailer we got shots of them going off world. Everything we got almost in this trailer.
Right.
Which was great.
Yeah, because
some stuff
people
probably wasn't
complained
ready.
about the teaser.
And I told everyone, I said, relax, it's a teaser. Just like He-Man. The first teaser was all right. It was just show what the movie is. Now these newer trailers are showing us what this movie is. And this newer trailer today, off topic, with He-Man, was fucking excellent.
Don't tell me
Don't tell me either.
I haven't watched it yet.
You guys are going to like it. I didn't even know they were doing a new one today. It was just like a final trailer for like, oh, it's in 2 weeks.
Hey, we're got 2 weeks left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited. We'll talk about that one later.
Yeah.
But I will say this, I love the teaser trailer. I know they changed it because they had to get rid of Bruce Springsteen's
Yeah, it was a song, but that happens every time with trailers.
Yeah.
That's a big
good
thing.
song though.
Mhm.
Very good song when you listen to all of it. No, I have high hopes. This is actually my most anticipated DC project of this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, same here.
Funny enough, this is
Yeah.
Unless Creature Commando season 2 comes out.
yeah. I mean, I even have
I
it
could
down.
see
with
that
this-
coming out next year.
I have even down with season 2 of the Cape Crusader because I heard that one's supposed to come out, and then My Avengers. But this one is top, even with behind Spider-Man Noir.
No, I'm sorry. Spider-Man Noir is number 1.
For you, yes, but
It's Nicolas Cage.
I get
Live
that.
action.
I get that.
Playing Spider-Man Noir. He is Bugs Bunny meets Humphrey Bogart. I am sorry. You have now sold me on this show.
This show is gonna be phenomenal. I can't wait for next week. Yeah. No, I am really beyond excited for Lanterns, and I hope, I hope that we all really love it. Maybe there could be a wake up at Warner Brothers, going, okay, maybe the last episode, we've seen how we see how the boys did, we saw how Strangers did. Let's just throw it out in theaters. Let's see who shows up. And then it's
I'd be interested. I would go.
I would go. I'm looking forward to the cosmic. I'm looking forward to the galaxies. I'm looking forward to Sinestro.
Yeah.
I am beyond looking forward to Sinestro.
And the really cool thing, though, is they did announce season 2.
Yeah, they already announced it and the new showrunner. So, Tom, who wasn't returning? Tom King isn't returning for season 2. Kind of figured because he's doing Mr. Miracle. And was it Chris Mundy wasn't returning? I think it's going to be fully Damian Lindelof and the new guy they got coming in are going to do season 2. But I also heard after Mr. Miracle, Chris Mundy and both Tom King have some other stuff they're also working on with DC. So we might see some movies start appearing now once they get a few of these shows going.
Mini Adam Strange project is coming.
I can see that.
Yeah, Strange Adventures. I thought that was rumored for the longest time they were doing it.
I can see Adam Strange. My problem with him, it has to be a TV show.
Yeah, it probably will be.
And 2, you gotta have him team up with somebody.
Yeah, I was just about to say, you gotta give me something.
Because he's a T-list hero. Bottom of the barrel of the DC universe. Like, you gotta have him be with somebody. Like, Mr. Miracle and Big Bird are not A-list by any chance, but imagination. But the new gods are A-list.
But the Mr. Miracle comic has been praised one of the best DC comics, and that's always in the top.
And same with Strange.
Yes.
So, the nerds, us, are gonna be excited for it.
Right.
Wow,
But
I'm really hitting.
Oh wait, social media told me we can't be excited for Tom King stuff because he's a war criminal.
I don't give a fuck.
That's always the funny thing they bring up. It's like, all right, show me the charges. Oh, he's a war criminal. Okay, you're
no, Tom King ruined a relationship between
That was DC.
Yeah,
that was
DC.
DC. That wasn't Tom King. Well, it was a bit, but that was DC.
He also wrote what I consider one of the worst DC books I ever read, and that's Heroes in Crisis.
We don't talk.
Oh yeah, Heroes in Crisis was just that concept was just it.
It's literally.
Oh,
I'm not mad.
It was easy to predict.
I was so mad because he came out there and be like, "This is a murder mystery," and the first issue, it wasn't a murder mystery.
You walked into the store and you went, "It's Wally."
Yeah, I did.
You did, and I went, "Thanks, I haven't read it yet."
Speaking of which, on the New Gods, I proposed this question to a few people. Is Steppenwolf actually popular?
He can be. If done right.
I think so.
By himself, is he popular without Darkseid?
I mean, are we talking before or after Justice League?
Before and after the movie, is he still in popularity?
I think so. It depends on.
Yeah.
I think the movie it's so. I think comic book wise it's so. But Superman and animated series.
Because I brought up people are bringing up since we're gonna get into Supergirl later in a bit, someone brought up the question. They changed Krem's design, and I was like, well, he's a space pirate. What the fuck you want him to look like? Lily Pitts, that's fine design. If he doesn't return back in the DC universe, perfectly fine. One-off design, great, cool, whatever. So I said, so someone goes, oh, well, James Gunn's not sticking to comic accuracy. They changed Krem designs. I go, okay, why did Zack Snyder change Steppenwolf's design?
I mean, I would.
And they
say
go, they wanted him to look more alien. I go, yeah.
Is probably more memorable than Steppenwolf.
Yes.
Yeah, Grainy Goodness. I was gonna say that's the one I've been talking about.
I still.
Well, it's voiced by a man.
Yes, I know.
He was voiced by the guy from Up.
So.
Yes, so.
So.
Hi, so.
So.
Say so by Doja Cat.
What I was saying was that Steppenwolf, they changed the design. Yes, I think the design was better than what it was previously.
Well, there is the other design that they say is Earth 2, but I'm just like, okay, it's still a comic design. You still change it.
It's it's possible to change something and go, oh, that looks a lot better than what we got.
Sorry,
but then if you change something and it just doesn't hit, then it just doesn't hit. I raise you this, okay?
Okay,
the Flash TV show, Cicada.
Yeah.
The Flash design, the TV show design for Cicada, million times better than the comic book design.
What was wasn't it just like an old man with a lightning bolt?
It was an old man. It was a cult leader. He was an old man with a lightning-shaped dagger.
I still wish they would have had the cult aspect though. With Cicada.
I would have been okay. I would have been okay with it. But
I still wish
I felt like infinitely better. They made him a legit threat and scary.
I mean, he was wearing black leather.
Oh well, it's freaking Charles Manson with a knife. Yippee!
I feel like that still would have been sick. A super villain serial killer cult leader.
Yeah, but fighting the fastest man alive, what is he gonna do?
Okay, you still fought him in the show. What the fuck's the difference?
I mean,
hey, guess what? Speed taken.
They added more into it, but the whole like old man cult leader, like, oh, he's really gonna be a threat against the Flash. Again, what's he gonna do? Make him drink Kool-Aid? Whoa.
I mean, all he did was
his name's Cicada because his breathing is labored because of the piece of irradiated whatever the hell I forgot honestly.
You want to know what they tried using though?
It makes sense for him to be called Cicada.
Yeah.
And then also it's like, oh, he can legit nullify your powers through this dagger. So it makes that a threat.
Yeah.
Made him a billion times more scary. I would have loved to see, I guess, the cult aspect of that. But
yeah, cult aspect would have been sick.
Mm-hmm.
Savitar?
But
you mean Savitar?
No, I'm talking about Cicada, bud.
Was this guy, right?
Yeah, because after I guess Justice League, I didn't read the book and they kept showing the panel. I'm like, where the fuck is this panel from? I've never seen it. They brought Steppenwolf's movie design to the comic for one book, and I've only ever seen it in one book now, and that was the Monkey Prince book. And I go, are you guys seriously using Monkey Prince? They're like, yeah, it counts. I was like, oh dear lord. They're like, hey, look, it's comic accurate. I go, technically it happened after the movie, so it's not comic accurate.
I mean, again, you can make something comic accurate,
but if the movie design comes from the movie to the comic, it's not comic.
Right. Accurate. I think the ending, the big, bow on top of this whole argument of, well, it's not comic accurate. Okay, if you adapt it and it's 100% comic accurate and it looks stupid, it's stupid.
It's all right. And then someone tried to tell me
that's it. If it looks dumb, it's dumb. If your new design is dumb, sorry, it's dumb. There's no question, no ifs, ands, or buts.
To me now, I said Steppenwolf looks like Megatron's dick.
I don't see that.
You have to look at Last Night Megatron, the one you hate, Todd, and look at this Steppenwolf side by side.
I still don't see it.
It's people started seeing it once I sent the gift. They're like, "Oh yeah, we see it now." I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "It's not."
Maybe I'll do a little Photoshop tonight and put it up here.
Oh god!
All right. Well, let's talk about some big news.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So James Gunn confirms Millie is filming Man of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Superman and Supergirl.
She's on set right now.
Yeah. Good.
I'm very excited.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm really hoping that we see like a proto Justice League.
That would be nice.
So prototype Justice League. What are we thinking, Kyle?
I mean, I would like to see some level of. I would like to see that. I would like to see some level of direction. Like, hey, this is what we're building to something, and like, okay, now I see like we're kind of building to this proto Justice League, outside of the Justice Gang. That's like the proto. It's like, all right, guys, let's put all the heroes together. And it's like, oh my god, let's actually do it, but not funded by a billionaire. That's not Bruce Wayne. So I said that and I realized, oh shoot, wait. But
Well, Maxwell Lord,
yeah. Who is, I think I'd rather.
He was a big part of doing the original. He was around in that '90s era with all them doing it.
We got all these little details and stuff like, oh, it's Brainiac. I feel like there's something bigger because we got the Green Lanterns coming. We got Hawkgirl, but James Gunn did say, I didn't confirm all these characters yet.
Yeah.
So it could be that this could be for something else he's been doing, and maybe it is just a Superman project. It's a Superman, Supergirl project. So, I mean,
You lied because it's supposed to be a Lex Luthor project. Just saying.
The thing is that the title could change again. The title has changed.
Yep.
Remember, it was called Superman Legacy. Guess what? It turned into Superman.
Then it wasn't a Superman like.
It was just Superman Legacy. Then he just dropped the Legacy. Just kept it Superman.
So it could be we're halfway done with the filming. Man of Tomorrow becomes something else. Maybe he might call it Superman, Supergirl.
That'd be okay.
I could see him keeping the Man of Tomorrow title,
but like putting that in there, like Superman, Supergirl. We'll see. Just adding Supergirl into it, it's really good.
It just makes sense with Brainiac's inclusion.
Yeah, but then to the Snyder call, it's not a Superman movie because there's two. I'm like, all right, who gives a shit at this point?
It is.
So it's not a Superman movie until we see it. Like that's
and then
everyone's like all up and up, thinking they know what's up, and it's like you don't.
Dude, Twitter online fandom is just getting like worse by the day.
I love.
Fine, I'll go on Twitter.
I can't wait for David Cornsweet to meet Lobo.
Yeah,
because that's just Superman the animated series right there.
Honestly.
But Todd, you got any thoughts on Supergirl joining?
I'm very excited. I mean, obviously, I'm more curious what the plot is. I mean, it's great that she's there. That means she probably is going to be like, I think Earth is home ending. For the Supergirl movie, but like I said, I'm more curious about the plot itself. I can give two craps who's in this movie. I don't give a crap that Green Lantern's in this movie. I don't give a crap that, Peacemaker's in the movie or whatever. I care about this plot. Is what we're hearing true? I would love to hear the story about how the government's going around kidnapping metahumans and putting them on salvation. A little internet fiasco and took a minute to reinstate the internet. So Lorenzo is now gone because he has to get ready for work. But he also did read Absolute Green Arrow, which was tonight's special episode.
Yep.
The reason why we brought Kyle aboard. And I'm so excited that Kyle's here because I want to hear his opinion on this.
Okay.
No, seriously.
Right.
Yeah, I flat out. I when I was doing the outline, I'm like, I want Kyle on this day. We actually had a lot more planned as far as this went, but
this episode just we planned it, and it was like, okay, and then like here's this something happened, here's this something happened, here's something happened.
Yeah.
Oh, Alana, she's not feeling well. Like, oh okay. Yeah. And then it was like, we gotta get Kyle. Crap. I'm like,
literally called me. I was like, hey,
you
doing anything? Come to DC, guys.
Okay.
Because I was about to call you too. I'm like,
no.
Here's the funny thing. It's like I usually will have everything planned out like a day or two beforehand, and like we didn't have it planned out this week. And I'm like, what's the plan, guys? I need to know what the plan is, and no one's saying anything.
I drew out an outline after I got off work. I said Absolute Green Arrow, Absolute Green Arrow, Absolute Green Arrow was the plan.
Yeah, the original plans, we were going to talk about Absolute Green Arrow. We were going to talk about his first appearance.
Yep.
So let's quickly get through the quick DC film news, and then we'll get to Absolute Green Arrow.
Yeah, we got a couple more film news. The Batman
Part 2. It's filming, Kyle. It's filming. I'm not crazy anymore. I'm not crazy. Well, that's not a fact. I am crazy.
I hope James Gunn shuts down Productions just because he said that.
Shut up,
That's
Todd.
wild.
Shut up, Todd.
#1 hater status.
No, Todd just does that to me just to make me go, oh.
You know as well as I do, if James Gunn did that,
Oh, I get a text in a heartbeat going, uh-oh.
he wouldn't have a job anymore because someone would kill him.
Yeah.
The Batman Part 2 is filming. We are now in production.
It's real.
It's real.
They're actually doing it.
They're in Liverpool. In Liverpool. It looks like it takes place right after the events of Penguin, the Batman. It's a cop chase scene going on. They're going underground. The stunt double for Robert Pattinson is there, so they're probably at night going to be shooting some really Batman scenes that everyone's going to be staying up till freaking crack of dawn. So yeah, that's going to be something insane. I'm very much looking forward to all the set photos. I don't expect to see a lot, but we did get a lot of set photos.
I mean, we got set photos, and it's what you would expect.
Well, we did get a lot
nothing
of
groundbreaking. It's just, wow, look at that car. Wow, look at that car. Wow, look at that car.
Well, we did get some set photos, like when they went to Chicago, when they filmed the underground scene with where Batman and Catwoman drove, because it's like Liverpool. It's in a studio. It's also in Chicago. We'll get some scenes.
I just want to know who's playing who.
You want Calendar Man. We get it. Let's ask really quick, Kyle. The casting. What do you think of the casting? You like the casting?
I like it. I really like if they're confirming that Sebastian Stan is actually doing Harvey Dent.
One more for you yet.
I would like that. Scarlet.
How would you feel if he was Calendar Man?
So I love that you brought that up, because that actually raises one of the biggest critiques that I have about the Matt Reeves Batman and the subsequent universe of that. Here's my thing. So I love the Riddler. He's one of my favorite Batman villains. I find him very intriguing. Brief synopsis. Why? Because, hey, here's a killer clown, a dude who's obsessed with penguins, umbrellas. We have a literal crocodile, a guy hopped up on steroids. How are you going to top that? LOL, I'm just going to tell a riddle. And it still works. It's one of those characters that has lasted the test of time and hasn't faded off into obscurity. Granted, yes, he has been seen as the quote-unquote joke villain, which, again, I find funny when you have a short, morbidly obese man obsessed with birds and an umbrella and going, yeah, but the guy that's smart is the goofy one.
Have you read The Riddler, One Bad Day?
Yes.
That to me made him threatening.
So I agree. Here's my thing about, so all of that brief exposition brings to now why I do not like the Matt Reeves Riddler. Number one and foremost, I love that they did the whole, hey, let's make him like the Zodiac Killer. Great, cool. Okay, yeah, it's a famous mystery. The guy was leaving riddles. Yeah. Here's the problem, though. You made the Riddler a serial killer. Cool, great. Every other villain that they do that is remotely like a serial killer, Mr. Zaz, now it's just another serial killer. Somebody was like, oh, what if they do Mr. Freeze? And his whole thing is he freezes people, so he's a serial killer. Oh. Well, what about Killer Croc? It's a guy that sharpens his teeth and kills people. It's a serial killer. Oh. So every villain that you could realistically do in that universe is now just the same thing, different font. And that's where it kind of is like, that's where my problem is. I enjoyed it. I thought Paul Dano did great. But now when you bring that aspect into it, every other character is just going to be like, oh, it's just another serial killer.
I do believe Calendar Man will be in this because this is very long. It's going to be a long Halloween.
He'll just be another Riddler. That's the problem. He's just that's the reason why.
But
he's supposed to be another like Riddler.
But I also think Hugo Strange is gonna be in this too.
That would be interesting. I'm wondering what they will do with that. The idea of Hugo Strange's whole thing is he deduces Bruce Wayne as Batman. Save that for a later movie. Don't have it be, hey, here's the second outing of the character, and his identity is revealed by some dude. Okay.
No, I mean
I would love that to be the post-credit scene.
Yep.
That would be cool. That would definitely get me hyped.
And he doesn't say anything. He's just like, phone call, it's Hugo Strange. How you doing, Batman?
Right.
Bruce, how you doing, Bruce?
Or, I mean, even a good one would be, Riddler does deduce that, Bruce Wayne is Batman. That would be cool, but again, that's my whole thing about, Calendar Man, how they did Riddler. I think I think the easiest way for everyone to be happy is just, okay, that was Proto Riddler. Now, as time goes on, we see more of the character that we're used to. Because I always said that the Riddler should be kind of like an information broker kind of guy, like he was in the Arkham games. I thought the Arkham games did it perfect. That's how the Riddler should be. He will outsmart you. He will talk shit. And he will just set elaborate death traps. He's not going to be the one that's, going to be kicking the crap out of somebody with a carpet tucker. Mm-hmm. No, he wouldn't do that. He would steal the guy's identity, make his life a living hell, and make him jump in traffic because it's the life's biggest riddle. That's what he would do. If we see that, I would be very happy, and all my criticisms would go out the door. Anyway, jumping to Batman 2. Two-Face. I find it ironic that it's coming in the second, part. Go figure. So it's perfect. I think if Sebastian Stan is going to turn into Two-Face, perfect. Scarlett Johansson as Gilda Dent is. I think it's good casting. I like Scarlett Johansson. I think she'll do great. A part of me is also like, I wanted to see her be a bigger character.
You want her like a Poison Ivy or
something, I mean, because I don't want Scarlett just to be like, oh, it's Harvey Dent's wife, and obviously in Long Halloween, it's a little bit more than that, but outside of Long Halloween, do we really talk about Gilda Dent?
What I'm hoping is they change it up a little bit, and Gilda Dent is the Mask of Phantasm.
That would be really nice.
I
would be very excited for that kind of curveball,
or like a different kind of theme, like a Hush, kind of like instead of it being like the normal Hush theme we know of, but like it's a different Hush.
And Twitter lights ablaze.
Who
cares? Honestly,
it's kind of cool that okay, you open up, you have the whole court scene. Harvey Dent gets splashed with the acid on his face, and Mrs. Dent's like, "Fuck you guys! I'm off for revenge."
First two parts of the movie, and then we get to Harvey becoming Two-Face, and then it slowly. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely seeing that. For some reason, I had this weird idea that what if the whole story is about what if Sebastian Stan's actually Mr. Freeze? I thought about that.
So
that'd be kind of interesting.
I would be interested to see how they do it, because again, the easiest way for them to do it is to make it a serial killer, and at that point, I would just say, "Oh, so we're lazy."
But I would like the kind of cool idea of, all right, there's this big killer, or maybe like Scarlett Johansson is like a holiday killer, but we've learned like Sebastian Stan isn't Two-Face, he's Mr. Freeze. That'd be kind of cool.
I would be up for that kind of curveball, but again, I'm excited to. Let me just preface: I'm excited to see it regardless. I'll see it regardless. I'm excited for it. But if you come up to me and you say, "Oh, we're going to do the holiday killer," I would just look at you and go, "Oh, so it's just the Batman one. Cool. It's same thing, different day."
you'll still see it.
I'll still see it. I'll probably love it, but I'm just saying, like, I want to see something, and that's why I had that whole tangent was they kind of dug themselves that hole. Is now it's like, okay, well, now anything if we try to do this, now it's just gonna be everyone's gonna be like, oh, it's the same thing.
Right.
So I mean, if they're smart, obviously they're gonna spice it up. They're gonna do something different.
Yeah.
But so I'm excited. That's bottom line.
If they did Mr. Freeze, I think you could do him without him being a serial killer.
Mm-hmm.
Because at the end of the day, we look at Arnold Schwarzenegger's Mr. Freeze. He wasn't a serial killer. And I know if the Batman does Mr. Freeze, they're going to do that story of him.
It'll be Heart of Lies. It'll be the Heart of Lies story.
So I don't look at him being a serial killer at that point. I can just see him just going around
It's a trick.
He's not a serial. There's no mystery behind it. We already know who it is, and it's just him going around just shooting people with the ice gun.
I like it to be the tragic Shakespearean character again, just like it's like in Heart of Ice. But wrapping up this part of this thing, I'm just looking forward to see what comes out the next couple months.
Oh yeah,
I will be very covering it. We'll be having more theories every day when the set photos come out. More theories. Especially
we're
guys,
gonna be updating the Facebook page.
Especially guys, Man of Tomorrow. Once once you see that first look at David Cornsweet as Superman again, when we see more of it, we will be like talking about, theorizing about it.
Do you think he's gonna get a new suit?
An updated suit.
I would say probably an updated suit.
I think the S will stay the same.
I think they'll just tweak little bits and bobs about it, but it'll still be pretty much what we already seen.
Toy.
Well,
you need a new toy.
Guess what? Who's the sucker? Who's the sucker? That's right. My fiance, she's gonna shake her head when she's watching this episode already.
Yeah.
All right. Before we get to Absolute Green Arrow, Kyle. Unfortunately, Lorenzo's not here. We had a great weekend, didn't we?
We did.
We did. We had a great weekend.
It was a lot of fun.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
Kyle
wasn't there.
Todd wasn't there, and I actually was sad that Todd wasn't there. But
too.
there was a celebrity that canceled on him, and it was horrible. I thought, but maybe next time he'll come. Maybe
the celebrity jumped the shark.
Yeah, and it didn't help that I had to work that day too. So it's just like
But we went to Motor City Comic Con, our Michigan Comic Con, the big one.
Yeah.
Ooh, man, this year was a little bit. Friday was nice.
Friday was great. I got there right as it opened on Friday, and let me tell you, it was like therapy. Everything was just like calming, and I was like, wow, this is nice. I get to like go to all like the people, and like this was great. I got to meet like the one person that I really wanted to meet, and her line was not that bad. She was super nice to talk to, and I didn't feel at all like, wow, there's too many people here. I feel stressed, or like I'm bumping into people in the aisles, or I'm feeling like I need to freaking linebacker some people. It was just, wow, this is super nice. I like this. Like, this is how every convention should be. And then Saturday.
It's like got off work. I quickly got Lorenzo. We quickly called you up. We're like, all right, hey, you're at the con. Cool. Got there. Wow. Walked. Able to walk. Smell not the sweat of nerds yet. Displays. A lot of displays weren't even out yet because there was a lot more. Met Mark Bagley, legendary Spider-Man comic artist who also for DC Gang, he also did Batman.
So what did you have him sign?
So I had him sign Ultimate Spider-Man, and then I came back Saturday and I got him to sign Batman in Spider-Man. So talking to Mark Bagley about Spider-Man and Batman. Mark Bagley said that was one of the greatest opportunities, but it was one of the worst scenes that ever happened. DC was on his neck every day. Let me see what Batman looks like. Ooh, I don't like this. It had to be perfect. Absolutely perfect. To quote Homelander right now. But he said it was an honor doing Batman. He says it's an honor doing Superman, but DC, they're on your necks. They're on the necks. If you don't get these characters right. To me, he is the GOAT of Spider-Man
100%.
behind John Romita Sr.
Yep.
Junior's all right, but I like Senior's artwork
Agreed.
So then comes Saturday. Saturday's the big day, Todd. You ready? Have you heard about Saturday?
Yeah.
Did you hear about the lines? Whoa. No. Those lines were... We get there. So I line out the door. There's signs up. We're trying to get to parking. We're already at like near a warehouse. We had to pull up and hey, we're right next to the hotel. That's cool. That was awesome. But yeah, line. You follow the parking lot. It was like the first order. It was like the clones assembling for the first time.
Yep.
It was insane. It was like the Green Lantern Corps, but bigger. It was just like, okay. And we're walking, we're marching. And then it just decides to downpour on us. And we just we all got soaked. It was Alana had drawings and comics. I had a poster downpoured. I took my absolute Batman #1 out of my backpack. I said, you're staying in the car. I go, you're not worth it. I go, you're worth it, but I do not need you damage. Not one bit.
You know it's bad when even Mother Nature goes, hey, nerds, take a shower.
Yes. And you know what was worse? We walked in and that place smelled like a sweat fest. Oh, you can smell, nerd. You can smell the scalpers. You can smell the stinge of, oh God, help me. But you get there. I go to a different line. What was the first thing you did when you got there?
Laughed at you. I said, bye, Adam.
Tried to find you.
Tried to find me.
Was great.
It was great because cell service was basically non-existent.
Cell service was so horrible. Compared to Friday when we were able to call you. Cell service sucked so bad.
It was bad.
It was horrible. We were playing Where's Adam? Where's Kyle?
It was pretty bad.
Or my favorite, Where's Ethan and Mary? Or better yet, Where's Lorenzo?
Yeah, Where's Lorenzo is the bigger one.
But so you went taking off. You found the guys.
Yep.
It was my mom's birthday gift from me and Alana. We met Carl Urban.
So did Lorenzo.
Lorenzo had a great time. Lorenzo was happy. He had a 6 o'clock on Friday. He took a picture. He was absolutely very, very excited. I was like, I told him, I see you and me just staring at that poster. Yeah, I see what you're doing. He did buy he got Invincible, the video game.
Nice.
So that was pretty cool. We met Carl Urban. That was pretty cool. He talks about the boys, talking about Mortal Kombat. I went up to him. Said, dude, before Ben Affleck, I said, I thought you would have been the best casting for Batman. And he literally looked at me and goes, I'd be the best fucking Batman you ever seen.
I think that he has the passion for it.
So,
I mean, I think he could do it.
He's the type of actor that he wants to make sure he's pleasing all the fans.
100%.
Because if you ever seen Dredd,
oh yeah, do you want to believe how many people love Dredd?
Yeah,
Comic-Con. It was crazy.
You know, watch Dredd, not Dutch Dredd.
Dredd. I think he's one of his best. I think he's one of his best movies.
Yeah.
But really cool because I've had this debate on Facebook. Kyle, Carl Urban is DC Studios Batman. What are we thinking? How you liking it?
I like it. I like it. I like it. I would like to see him. I'm more concerned about his Bruce Wayne. I know his Batman would be dope as hell. His Bruce Wayne, I'd have to see it. I think he can pull it off. I think he'll put forth the effort. He can do it. I just haven't seen Carl Urban in a suit. That's the thing.
What did my mom say? What did my mom say when I said my mom said to get? We were like, yeah, can you pull the Bruce Wayne? Mom was yes. Like it was a solid yes.
Yes.
Todd, what do you think?
I think he could.
And he matches that mystique of the Creature Commandos Batman.
Yeah,
because he was skinny, but then in Mortal Kombat he was bulked. He definitely can pull it. He's got the voice. Definitely got the voice. He's got 100%. The Bruce Wayne look. He's got the chin. He's got it all. He's got the acting chops.
I wonder if he's talking to him.
I wonder if he's been talking to him about Wildcat.
See, Wildcat to me,
you still want older.
You got to make it older.
Yeah.
And I stick by everyone's choice for Batman.
Brandon Skeller and Jensen Ackles.
Yeah,
but I mean, I want Eccles, but
for Wildcat.
But here's my thing: I think Carl Urban is a choice that nobody will go. Oh, I forgot about him. Forgot about that choice.
Yeah.
And here's the thing that a lot of people need to understand: money. Carl Urban's is cheap because he's not this big name, but he's still a name, so people will still go see him. But he's not that big name that so you could get him on the cheaper end. Kind of like David Cornsweet, where Cornsweet's not a big name.
He's also much younger, so you could lock him in a little longer.
Carl
Urban's like almost what?
He's in his 50s. He's like late 40s, early 50s.
So you maybe have him for 10 years before it's like, oh.
He would be perfect for what the Hal Jordan we're having. What if Hal Jordan and Bruce Wayne were some of the first existing superheroes?
Then you would have this older Batman, and then you would have, okay, now you're going to have...
But
who's going to take over for Batman?
But it's not the Dark Knight Returns. It's the established... We have the established Bat family now. Dick Grayson, Nightwing, is all grown up. He's Nightwing. Okay. We have little shithead Damian. I mean, it would work.
It would. I just kind of... It'll be interesting to see him and Cornsweet, or Batman and Cornsweet, whoever they choose for Batman. You know, I'm interested to see the dynamic with David Cornsweet, because in my mind they should be roughly the same age. I mean, I still am reading Batman and Superman when they had the whole Public Enemies, and the very first panel is showing the parallels between Bruce Wayne and
where they played, they played softball. Yeah. I would like that. I mean, like I said, Jensen Ackles is still, he's a little bit older, but he's still young. I still think he would go good. I think he's like 10 years behind David, because David's my age. Crazy enough. Think about that.
So maybe you could be Batman.
Todd, really quick. You want to know how they treat Scott Snyder? You want to know how they treat their fans? They treated Scott Snyder by putting him by the concession stand. Scott Snyder line was horrible.
It was pretty.
But the problem was, this is the theme I will say about this. Well, I was talking to the manager. They were trying to just at least get one absolute Batman book signed. Each, just one. Scott signed one. Okay, we're gonna charge this price. There was a guy that brought a cart with his son, brought every freaking variant, freaking issue, and his son brought the same damn comics. It held up the line where they had to cut the line at that point. And all I smelled was, I smell scalpers.
Yeah, I thought instantly that's going to eBay. Like,
yeah.
It's a terrible thing when the thing you like becomes popular.
It's fantastic. We met Stephanie. Yeah. Stephanie was amazing.
She was awesome. My conversation with Stephanie was really great. I mean, I talked to her about Daredevil. It's me. Talked to her about Daredevil, and I mean, she was just overall just one of the nicest people. She was really cool, really nice. I honestly. I mean, it's one of those kind of people that you could talk to for hours, because I feel like she really has this reverence for the character, and she really understands the character of Daredevil, which I commend. I'm like, thank you. You made. I literally told her, I'm like, the fact that you made Matt Murdock a law professor, it just makes sense. Like, that is like, why did that not happen prior? It just makes sense to me, and how you're doing it just works. I'm just loving it. I just told her.
I really like it. The only thing I hate about the new current Daredevil book is that he's about to make love to a student.
Yeah, that was
kind of. And I'm just like,
oh. But Stephanie, she's not here. She's not feeling well. Stephanie gave fantastic advice to Alana on how to write comics. She loved Alana's costume. I mean, Alana's on her TikTok. It's pretty cool. It's really cool how much Alana was on. She was even on Scott Snyder's TikTok.
Yeah.
It was really cool. I wish my fiance was here. She talked about it. We got in line. We got Scott Snyder.
I don't know what he's talking about. I'm filling in for the fiance.
Fair enough. Yes.
He gave me a ring too. It was great.
You realize I'm now going to Photoshop that, right?
Oh God.
Guess what? You get to
What
be,
have I done?
Guess what? You get to be my engagement photo now. You get to be after Lorenzo's photo.
Oh God.
Oh God is right.
What have I done?
Right. Well, don't worry. We still got to Photoshop Cecil as meat. I still got to do that one.
Send me a picture. I'll do that for you.
I got you. But back to it. So me and Lorenzo got to able to talk to Scott Snyder. Kindest man you'll ever meet.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, really.
Spoiler alerts, because I think we're probably going to talk about spoilers.
He talks about the next issue.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna. I don't really want to spoil it much.
Go ahead.
Okay.
We did a spoiler alert.
There's a big setup. The last panel, with their Batman's facing a Robin. Someone puts his hand on Bruce's shoulder. On Batman's shoulder, and goes, "Hello, Bruce." It's none other than the Joker. So it's the big setup for the Batman versus Joker coming up. He talks about the absolute event. The absolute event, it's Batman and Superman. And then we're going to get to Trinity.
Okay.
So there's a little bit about that he was talking about. He talked about, I really wanted to get a clarification of, we had talked about this, was I heard you didn't want to do absolute Batman. And it's true. He didn't. It was Jason, Tyven the Fourth. Yeah.
Something's killing the children.
Yeah. Said, you're the only one that can do this.
Yeah.
He goes, I couldn't do this. You can. He goes, this is your Batman. So he goes, that's kind of how it went. And he thought it was gonna be somewhat big. He didn't think it was gonna be this big. He didn't think it was gonna blow up to this proportion.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't think that his comic was gonna bring our comic book stores back. I see you. I see what you're doing. You're on camera. But him and Jason Aaron are working on this event right now, and he's having a great time with it.
Yeah.
And Jason's gonna be writing the story. He's plotting it all out right now. So, wrapping it up for the con, June.
I had a great time, a lot of fun. Kind of sad I didn't get to. I didn't think to meet Haley Atwell until like Sunday at like the 5th hour, and I was like, oh, I kind of wanted to meet her. And I was like, well, I'm broke, so never mind.
You can't even see Charlie Cox. I'll tell you right now, you can't even see him. He was so built up with fans. It was insane.
Yeah, so the one thing that I will say, and I'm happy to see that, his price is. So here's the thing. I like that they kind of had him a little bit more expensive because it shows like he's big. He's getting big.
Yeah.
With that being said, it was like, oh yikes! For me to do a photo op and a signature on a comic book, it would have been close to $300. When I saw him 3 years ago, it was $200 for both photo op and signature. And I will tell you, $300. I will say this, and I'm sure it's going to come back to bite me in the ass at some point. $300 is worth it for Charlie. He is one of the nicest human beings you'll ever meet. Just for the conversation alone, he treats everybody like he's known you for 10 years. Awesome. And I will say it. I'll say it on this stream. When I first met him, I took our friend Jen down there. Jen has never, at that point, has not seen Daredevil. Doesn't even know who Charlie Cox is. She just wanted to go just for the adventure, right? So we drive all the way down, and we're in line. We're talking to Charlie a little bit. He's super nice. He talks with us for like a good, I would say 5 minutes, which doesn't seem like a lot, but with these celebrities at a con, it's like shit, man. Half the time they just want to, rush you through. Yeah. So he took his time, which was great. We get out of line as we're walking back. Jen looks at me and she goes, I know that you were here for him and we were here for him, and we came because you wanted to come. But why am I giddy? And I look at her. I'm like, did you just get rizzed up by Daredevil? And she goes, I think I did. So that tells you. And I'm like, and I even asked her later, what made you go about Charlie? And she goes, it was just the fact that he was so genuine and nice. And I'm like, wow, that's true. That sums it up. He was that genuine and that nice. Our photo op with him, he literally was like, "Oh, it's great to see you again." He might not even remembered us, but it was still just like, I kind of remember some people looked like them, so I'll just, shoot my shot in the dark and say, "It's great to see you guys again." Meant the world to us. Meant the world to me. Meant the world to her. It was great. So, long tangent aside, Charlie Cox, 100% meet him. Sad I didn't get to meet him, but again, I knew that the lines were going to be crazy. That's kind of right. Yeah, exactly. I knew that the lines were going to get crazy, and that's the kind of double-edged sword with these conventions is you want to meet these celebrities, everyone does, and you also want to enjoy the con. So you now have either A, you sacrifice your time to make this memory, or B, you make your memory at the con, but you don't meet the celebrity. Again, it's a double-edged sword. I again think it's worth, if you saw Charlie Cox, I am 1, jealous. 2, I'm very happy for you because I'm sure you will agree that it was probably the highlight of your con. But yeah,
I love
that's the little bow on the top of that.
I love the sum up. That's really cool.
Yeah.
That's actually really good. All right, finally, the pick of the week. I think this is
the book of the week.
The book of the week. The pick of the week. It's I think this is the book that everyone's been waiting for. The book that is already selling out numbers of Absolute Batman. This is the biggest book over Absolute Batman. That's insane to think about this, but it's Absolute Green Arrow.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this. We brought Kyle here. Finally.
Let me tell you, when they said this book outsold Absolute Batman, I just sent a little evil laughing gift to everybody, especially Lorenzo and Adam, just because I'm like, my turn.
What about Daredevil?
Sold out. Yeah, that's that. I'm okay with that. Oh boy, I beat myself by beating myself. Oh no,
Of course you
I
yourself.
won either way. Hey yo, I
It's the
won.
Punisher.
Yippee!
It's the Punisher. Okay.
So let's talk about it. What did you think, Adam?
I love this book. This book's better than I hate this book's better than Absolute Batman number 1.
Clip that. He said it. Clip it.
The horror aspect. This book. It's like, oh, okay, here we go, talk, and no, oh, here's a death.
Yeah.
And it's like, shit.
You straight up see a guy get decapitated.
You're like, whoa!
You're like,
I was reading it right before we were doing that. I saw the guy get hit. I'm like, oh, holy crap!
It's like, all right.
I had my dad read it in the car. My dad's going, he goes, oh! I'm like, what? He goes, oh, never mind. You can read this thing. Oh! This. What do you think of the story?
I love the story. I think it's interesting with everything that's been going on in the world. This story, you feel that they're paying attention to what's going on in the world. Your villains are, essentially Epstein.
Yeah. Yeah. Billionaires. It's like, wait a minute. Something's going on here.
I love the horror aspect. I like the mystery behind it because something tells me this is not Oliver Queen.
No.
So I'm glad that you mentioned that. I'm going to get into that in a moment, but I wanted to hear your complete thoughts.
Really quick. I just hope it's not Roy. I feel like that.
I also was going to say that too. So yeah, I'll get my whole soapbox tangent after you guys are done.
But I love what they're doing in Black Canary.
Yep.
And I love how she's going to turn. Because she's kind of a villain, But now she's hearing like, oh, you know about this? You're not supposed to know about this. Who am I really working for?
Yeah.
And the most important thing, I hope there is a romance between Zombie Green Arrow and Black Canary.
So yes. That is a crazy statement, but I do like my Green Arrow and Black Canary. What I did like was they already established a very good connection with Ollie and Dinah from from the beginning. It was, hey, yeah, they were an item. They were really cool. Like Ollie and Dinah were really I'll have to read it again with everything, but it's like, wow, they were in a good relationship. It seems like, okay, we're doing pretty good. And, Ollie got successful, and okay, Dinah just kind of, they kind of drifted apart. But that I like that they include that little tidbit to kind of make Dinah
he cheated on her.
yeah. Yeah, so yeah, Ollie does that. That's I can't defend that.
What it really does is it really ties in very well with Absolute Evil. That's what I really liked about that too, as well.
Yeah, that book caused me much pain.
But are you happy now with what the results are with Absolute Green Arrow after Absolute Evil?
So let's just put the spoiler warning for Absolute Evil. If you haven't read it, then
That's on you.
That's on you. It's been out for almost
4 months.
Jesus.
Feels longer.
Yeah.
Was that November?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
If you haven't read Absolute Evil, then
you need to read it.
You need to read it. It's pretty good. I think you'll enjoy it. With that being said, I remember everyone being like, this will be the debut of Absolute Green Arrow. So I picked it up. By like page 7, I threw the damn thing down.
We figured
because they decide, hey, Absolute Hawkman. I'm like, wow, this is great. They have Absolute Hawkman turn Oliver Queen's head from an Audi into an innie. That was traumatizing. I will be billing everybody for my therapy later.
There's an episode when we had reviewed it. We said poor Kyle.
Yeah,
we really did. We said poor Kyle.
Yeah. I'm okay with the idea that hey, we're gonna switch the status quo. That was the whole point with this whole Absolute universe. They're switching status quos. So when it happened, I was like, damn, that sucks. But also, okay, I see what we're doing. We're trying to make it not Oliver Queen. Which is that I like it. It's fine. I like it. I would like to see somebody else kind of take up the reins. Here's my biggest thing about the series. I love it. First and foremost, love it. I want to be surprised.
Yeah.
I want to be surprised. I'm going to say it one more time. I want to be surprised. If I am sitting there going, oh, I knew this was going to happen, then, I'll still pick up the book and I'll give it all my love and attention, but a little part of me will die on the inside if Roy is revealed to be Absolute Green Arrow. Because I'm like, that is 100% predictable.
I would love Roy to be the villain.
Roy would be nice as a villain. Again, make me surprise me. Surprise me. Here is my theory when I read the book. Okay. Here is my theory, and I'm like, if again this qualifies as predictable, but also I'd be okay with it if Dinah was the Green Arrow. And we're going to say, well, wait a second. Well, there was a whole scene where she's looking right at him. More than one. More than one. You could have had it be, or even have it be Dinah's dad. I don't know.
I would like it to be the mom.
The mom.
I think it would be kind of cool because it's like you're now connecting to the JSA again, and she's like, I hate Hawkman. I don't like what he did, Oliver Queen, and all this other bull crap. So I'm like, I'm taking on this role. I would like to see. That's what I really like that theory. I really do hope it's not the 3 that they're like hinting at.
Right. They literally tell you it's either the suspects are Roy Harper, Mia Dearden, and some other guy.
What if it's Artemis?
What if it's okay? So Adam, if you couldn't hear that, just said, "What if it's Artemis?" That would be cool. It would be great to see her actually. I like that one they mentioned Mia Dearden because I want to see her get more exposure, more limelight. Artemis would be cool. Like I said, I want to be surprised. I'm going to be sad that it's not Oliver.
Yeah.
There's that, and that's the thing. The fact that we're theorizing about it makes me happy because if they completely pull like a left field of whoa, it was this person. It's like, oh,
what if they did something crazy? Because there's only 6 issues. There's only 6 issues. What if they just don't reveal it? That'd be kind of cool.
That'd be crazy.
I love that idea.
You would just literally leave everybody hanging, and that'd be crazy.
Because Scott Snyder talks about it on Twitter. He says they didn't think Absolute Martian Manhunter was going to be that big, so once it was done, they were like, okay, We're done with it. They talk about that this could actually go on.
I mean, the fact that it's outselling Absolute Batman tells me all I need to know. That, and because even the more recent Green Arrow run, that was only supposed to be like, I think 6 issues or 12 issues, and they're like, we're gonna keep it going because people really like it, and it went beyond the 12 issues, which kind of is where they shot themselves in the foot. Was they weren't planning on it going beyond that, so they wrote a phenomenal 12 issues, and then they're like, okay, now what? we got through everything we wanted to do. Now we're kind of against the wall.
I'm thinking by issue 3 or 4, Scott Snyder is going to announce, because he's in charge of that whole Absolute Universe. I think he's going to announce it's going to continue. Todd, what are your thoughts on? You think they'll reveal it, or you think that'd be kind of cool? Like they'll reveal it.
I think they're going to reveal it. I think
3 or 4.
It'll be issue 4. You got to play that mystery up.
Yeah,
that's going to be the main thing. And you got to kind of set up, because if it's not Oliver Queen and we don't want it to be Roy Harper and all those guys, you still got to set up something
right
to point clues to other people. Because if you ask me right now, I really like the theory that it could be a Black Canary.
Yeah.
But it's just like, let's just say you want it to be the sister. You got to introduce her.
Right.
Like,
you got to make it like, okay, that makes sense. Because if you just randomly pull some random person up out of the air, people are going to be like, that was dumb.
Yeah. And it's just like, right now, your only suspects are those 3, plus any of the millionaires that have died.
Yeah.
Right.
For all we know, it could be Hector Hammond. Could be the Green Arrow. I think that would be interesting. It's like killing off the, other people just because it's like, I don't fucking like you, so you're dead. Or, hey, I want your money, so the only way I'm going to do that is by killing you.
Right.
I was really upset because when I saw a kid in there, I'm like, are they going to add the green team?
Wild.
I was really excited when I saw like a picture of a kid and they were talking about billionaires. I'm like, come on, mention the name, mention Commodore, mention the Commodore. It's got to be a mystery, and I think if you're gonna set up a mystery, you have to wait till like issue 4, issue 5.
Yep.
But I do think they're gonna reveal him.
Yes.
Or her.
I actually hope it's her.
Honestly. Now the question remains: if it's revealed to be Oliver Queen, how would we feel about that?
It's a cheap shot.
You got it. You got to explain how the hell he survived getting hit in the head with a giant, hammer, spear thing, whatever.
What will they do? They'll just drag the joke. They'll drag. Oh, the Joker had done this. Remember, the Joker's got all those formulas. I mean, he's immortal.
Yeah,
it's immortal.
We could see that. We could see him, Lazarus Pit.
Just be a body double and like actually
found out. Dude, hold on. What if this will be the craziest? What if it's absolute Lex Luthor?
I would like that. I think that would be interesting.
That'd be good. I like that.
But again, you kind of have to set that up. You have to introduce Lex Luthor in this series. Because again, if you just be like, oh, it's absolute Lex Luthor, I'm going to be like, okay,
but how? Yeah.
Why? Hello. I mean, there is a reason why.
There's a freaking reason.
But at the same time, if you're going to do that, you either have to start setting him up in that book, or you need to start telling his story within Superman.
Have we seen Absolute Deathstroke yet?
Yes.
Yes. Absolute 20. Absolute Batman 20.
Okay.
Deadshot.
Yeah. Oh, that was Deadshot.
Yeah.
So we haven't seen Slade.
Oh, no, that was still Slade, but I'm just saying how cool would be an absolute Deadshot.
Oh, that'd be kind of cool. I like that.
There was a line in this book, and I got really excited. And I was probably looking into this a little bit too much, but I thought they were setting up a Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
I thought we were getting into. I thought we were going to get into the. I thought the Absolute Evil. I thought that was the beginning of. Okay, we're gonna have this absolute Suicide Squad coming.
I mean, granted, they are kind of introduced one in Wonder Woman.
Yeah,
but
that was all right.
But I'm just imagining, taking the villains from Earth 1 Suicide Squad and, making a new team, making them the new Suicide Squad. Because, at the end of the day, that Suicide Squad and Wonder Woman is designed to stop Wonder Woman.
Right.
Yeah. I want a Suicide Squad where, you guys are villains. You did horrible things. We don't care if you live or die. There's bombs in your head. Have fun.
Yeah.
But you are so screwed up.
Yeah.
Even after you're done here, we're probably still going to kill you type deal,
Yeah.
Because, how are you going to make Deadshot more threatening? You just make him freaking crazy,
Yeah.
Make him a monster. Good Creature Command, absolute Creature Command.
Cool.
But no, I just, like I said, you got to set, whatever you're going to do, you got to set this mystery.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to set clues to that mystery. Because if you ask me who it is, I'm honestly going to tell you right now, it's probably one of the billionaires that are dead.
Yeah.
If I had to guess right now who is the Green Arrow, it's one of the billionaires that are dead. Because that's the only thing you have set up.
Yeah.
And it can't be Diana.
No.
Because she's looking right at him.
Right.
And we know that Oliver Queen's dead unless you somehow ex machina the crap out of that, and I hope they don't. I hope he stays dead. It's kind of like Commissioner Gordon. I want Commissioner Gordon to stay dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that wraps up the next episode of the DC Gang or the DC Guys for today.
Yeah.
So this is Kyle.
That's me.
This is Todd.
Is it?
Mateo. This is Adam. And on that screen, he's gone. That is Lorenzo.
Yeah.
That was Lorenzo.
That was Lorenzo.
We had Lorenzo. Hopefully we'll have no internet issues next time.
He might show up. And then also to the beloved, lovely Alana.
Yep.
So, see you all. Happy Memorial Day.
Oh yeah, it's coming up.
Go pick up Absolute Green Arrow. It's at your comic book stores right now. Go get it. Go.
You need to get it because it is selling out. This is going to be a book that once it's gone, you're not going to be able to get it for a while. And I can guarantee you the market's going to skyrocket, so it's going to cost even more.
Say it again. I'll say this book outsold Absolute Batman numbers, people. How crazy is that?
Look at the smile on my face from that knowledge.
So, yes, but also pick up the other Absolutes. There is Absolute Green Lantern. There is Absolute Martian Manhunter. They have the trades. By the way, you guys sold out of the trade. I picked up the last one. I am so excited to read Absolute Martian Manhunter. Absolute Flash. Absolute Superman is so good. And then, of course, Absolute Wonder Woman.
Oh, yeah.
And then, of course, besides Absolute Arrow, or Green Arrow now, the GOAT, Absolute Batman. Pick it up. Read it.
Don't forget Green Lantern.
I did say Absolute Green Lantern.
Okay. I didn't hear you.
Yep. And then also, of course, to go to your comic book stores and get Earth 1 Green Lantern. Pick up some Green Lantern comics. We have lanterns, people. We need to pick up your Supergirl comics, Woman of Tomorrow.
Lobo issue 3 came out this week, and it was actually really good. We get to learn more of his backstory in this issue. And his love for space dolphins.
And that,
oh boy,
and that
oh boy,
will be an episode for Todd and Alana to discuss this week. So everyone, stay tuned. Next week, high upper hierarchy. It's the DC Gang, the DC Guys. We'll see you all next week. Bye-bye.